Hello everyone, Zane here, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. And in this video, we're going over some patch 5.2 preparations. Now the patch will be out in about 11 days, but we only have 10 days of gameplay before the patch drops. Alright, so we got about a week's time to do whatever we need to do. So the first thing on this list is going to be tomestones. As we know, Gosha will be obsolete, Phantasmagoria will be the new Gosha, and the Allegory will be the new Phantasmagoria. Alright, so before the 18th, you want to get as many materials as humanly possible with your Gosha tomes, and then make sure you cap out before the 18th. This way you can exchange your Gosha for Phantasmagoria. For Phantasmagoria, you're not going to be able to cap it because it is, of course, capped at 450 a week. So for most of you, you probably will not be capped. For me, or some of you like me, you will be capped. This is where you'll be able to get materials with a full stack of 2000 Phantasmagoria, because I don't think they're going to be giving us a new set of items. I think they will, but if they don't, the Gosha ones are going to be used. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be new items. So the Gosha tome items will most likely be reduced, and then the new ones will be used with Phantasmagoria, which will most likely be whatever they are now, which is I think 50 for high quality, 20 for normal. So trying to have as much tomes as humanly possible will help you out with making the new stuff. Alright, so before the patch drops, cap out your Gosha tomes, but before that, try to get as much materials as humanly possible. Alright? And also, I forgot to mention that the Mendacity and Genesis will be completely wiped off the menu. So if you have any of these, depending if anybody quit or took a break and still have these, exchange them while you can. Alright. Next is going to be scripts. So let's go ahead and run to the other side, and let's talk about them. Alright, so most likely we're going to be getting the Master Recipe Books number 8, hopefully, most likely that we are, since last expansion we got new books at 4.2. You're going to be using your most likely yellow scripts to get your books. Grade 7s are 1200 piece. I'm hoping that they're going to be 1200 for grade 8s. So you should be getting around 9600 for all 8. Alright, for fresh level 80 players, I do recommend you get your old ones first before you get the new ones. Alright, because these ones will have the crafting gear that we currently have now for 2 stars. Alright, so make sure you have your scripts capped before the patch. But try to get as much materials and Materia as humanly possible before the patch drops. Alright, I am predicting that the items that are going to still be used is going to be the Sublime Solutions for maybe Alkahests, Tinctures, whatever alchemists are most likely going to be using the Sublime Solutions for those. Might not, might have to, but we will see. So make sure you stock up on these the most. Materia, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Also, we're most likely going to be getting new items for Culinarian, so you're also going to be needing your white scripts for those as well. And as for yellow, obviously we have the grade 6s and grade 7 Materia. But again, you pretty much want to use your first set of 2000 yellow scripts to get your first book. Alright, or if you want, get Materia. It's up to you. But I'd rather hold them off for at least one of the books, so we can knock that off real quickly. Alright. Now, since we are on the topic of scripts and crafting, they're going to be taking out more crafting abilities in 5.2. Not a lot, they said some, maybe a little. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't know. But they are going to be removing a couple more. Fingers crossed that none of these abilities that are taking out are going to be a part of Realm Reborn, because I just finished our Realm Reborn 1 to 80 crafter series, so praying to God that doesn't get screwed over. If abilities get taken out that are a part of my rotation to get scripts, I'm going to have to make a whole new video with the new abilities that were taken out. So if that's the case, I'll make a new video, but other than that, continuously using the video that I've made to gather your scripts up into patch 5.2. Alright. If you're going to be prepping some items to turn in for scripts in 5.2, your best bet is Carpenter for white scripts. It's going to be the grinding wheel, spinning wheel, and fishing rod for Carpenter. And for the other ones, for yellow, look in your crafting log and look for collectible synthesis availability, and that will basically tell you which ones to craft for any reset that happens in between the time the servers go down and the time the servers come up. This way you'll have a crap ton of stuff already pre-made and ready to go. The only person that I know that's probably going to do this is Ash himself. I probably won't be doing this because I don't like to do anything crafted related until I'm done with the main story. But make sure you look and see what's available and pre-make those at a time. Carpenter's your best bet because there's so little materials needed for the recipes. Alright, so those are the ones that I recommend doing for script farming if you're going to plan on doing those ahead of time. Now, since we're on the subject of Materia, which is next, as you can see here, I have a crap ton ready to go for myself, so I don't have to worry about Materia, since most of my gear is fully melded to the T, so I don't have to really change a lot of things. My weapons or tools are the only things I'm probably going to have to meld a little bit, but we'll see what the stats are going to be needed for the new stuff to make. Like I said, you can use your scripts to get your materia, but me personally, I have other ways of getting materia. So for materia farming, I have two videos. One, how to get grade 1, 2s, and 3s, and then the other one, how to get grade 5, 6, 7, and 8s, with mentioning grade 4s in there as well. For battle materia, for those of you who are going to be going into Eden Normal or Savage, or even the Ruby Weapon Extreme, battle materia, I'll basically show you how to get battle materia in the video getting grade 5 and 8 crafting materia. So in that is basically dual yielded for gather, crafter, and battle materia. So you guys can reference that video for all your material farming needs. Alright, so you don't have to worry about that. So grab as much materia as humanly possible, just in case you're going to need to do any kind of adjustments to your crafter gear, and for those of you who are going to be hitting level 80. Alright. Next is going to be the sands, which are most likely going to be used in the new battle gear, and whatever else. Maybe for alkahests, tinctures, we don't know. I just recently put out a new video on how to get these sands a little bit easier with better rotation that doesn't rely on RNG as much. So make sure you guys reference that video for all the sands. Refer to my Fisher video on the H-Flow because that's the only way you're going to get those. The other way you can get your sands, of course, is through white scripts. High quality and normal quality are available to you. 200 for normal, 250 for high quality. Alright, so you can do it this way as well. But make sure that you stock up on those suckers, because you're going to be needing a lot of them. If you expect to make guild with them, that's also a good way to do it too. Next, stockpile basic crafting materials, such as dwarven cotton, dwarven ingots and nuggets, stone gold nuggets, deep gold nuggets, onyx, because most importantly I think I saw an accessory that had like a black gem, and most likely it's going to be onyx, so definitely make sure you stock up on onyx. From I think triplite, titan bronze, stuff like that. Petalite. A lot of these materials are most likely going to be rehashed into the next battle set, most likely. For alkahests, I believe they're going to continuously use items like, and also tinctures, lime basil, tiger lily, sweet Elysium, the light Gerbera, the Fernleaf Lavender, the Yanshan Parsley. They might not use that for those, but trying to grab those ones as well, because we never know what they're going to be using for alkahest and tinctures like that. So make sure you kind of stock up on those basic materials, because you just don't know what they're going to rehash into the new battle gear, okay? So make sure you stock up on those. Next thing on this list is the Great Wood of Ratika side quests. As we know, the Keycurn will be coming into patch 5.2, and they're going to be the Gatherer Beast Tribe of Shadowbringers. Now, as we know, to unlock Beast Tribes, we have to do certain side quests, or a certain quest to unlock them. Like the Pixies, all you had to do was beat Titania in the main story to unlock them. The Keycurn, you're most likely going to have to do 2 sets of side quests. So in my journal here, under Ratika side quests, which is going to be the 4th one in, and you're going to be at the bottom here, select it. Look for the Great Deceiver. As you see the illustration at the top, and you see the little Serpent of Ranka. The Keycurn mount for that beast tribe will be the Serpent of Ranka in a kind of like a jar, and that's going to be the highest rank in their beast tribe. So most likely these quests right here, up to Snake in the Grass, are probably going to be the ones you're going to have to do, as well as Stand on Ceremony all the way down to Protectors of the Wood, because I can see the Great Serpent of Ranka is in the bottom left of the illustration. So make sure that these 2 side quests are completely done. I believe these side quests cannot be done or gotten until you have completed all the side quests in the Ratika Great Wood. So you're going to have to do all of them. So make sure that you guys do your side quest in Ratika to unlock the Gatherer Beast Tribe. You might change it when the patch notes come out, but most likely those are the ones you're going to have to do. So make sure you have those side quests all set and ready to go. Next, the Eden Raid. In order to access the next raid, I think it's Eden's Verse, I believe, is the next raid that's coming out in 5.2. You actually have to complete the old one. So for those of you who are new and haven't done the old raids yet, I highly recommend you do the last Eden's ones first before the patch drops. This way you don't have to worry about doing them after the patch drops in order to get to the next one. Alright, so make sure you do that first. And last, but not least on this, is going to be free company rank ups are going to be increased by 22 levels. As of right now, we are rank 8, and for what we know is we're going to be getting increased compartments or increased slots for our free company chests every time you rank up. I think that's all that they're going to be for. I don't really know for 100%, but from the live letter, that is basically what we're going to be getting: more room for stuff in our free companies, which for me alone is great, especially if I'm transferring materials back and forth to my alt. I don't have to go back and forth too many to get everything. So yeah, your best way to increase your free company rank is by farming Grand Company turn-ins through dungeons. Blue crafted gear, green crafted gear can be turned into your Grand Company. For seals, but also will affect your points for free company rankings. And of course, if you just do basically any kind of activities, it will ultimately rank up in your free company. So those videos that I made, how to farm dungeons to get gear, well, those became quite more useful than you might think. They're not just for farming Grand Company seals anymore. They're not going to be used to rank up in your free company up to level 30. Alright, so definitely reference those videos in order to make that hell of a lot easier for yourself. Alright guys, so basically those are all the things that I can possibly think that you guys should be focusing on in the next week to come. They're going to be adding a new Leap of Faith the floating city of Nim. So they might add new items to the gold saucer, so focus on getting MGP. Of course, get ventures for your retainers to get materials if needed. Stuff like that. And basically that's all I can think of. If I missed anything important that you guys might think might be useful, leave in the comment section down below. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys will never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and or Facebook. So until next time guys, remember to walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys, and one more thing, do the main story quest of 5.1 before anything else, because that's the only thing you really need to do to get to patch 5.2. Take care guys.